Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. We've had some really good games. I mean, we haven't necessarily been winning all of them, but top half, getting top two in this game is really vital. So that's been very helpful for us. All right. I really don't love the Denver to El Paso route. Like it just. 4 points I just don't care about. So we'll do this Dallas to New York and then Montreal to Atlanta. We can kind of connect everything there. So really, we're looking to prioritize this blue route right here. And then we have options. We'll kind of see where things go. Oh my gosh, wait, there's purple trains? How do I get purple? I want purple trains. Like, in all seriousness, the colors I've been chosen according to their preference. I can change my preferences. Oh no, hang on. Okay, I want to go. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I want purple trains. I wonder what other colors I could get. Ugh, a revelation. Okay, Okay, well, it's not us, so I shouldn't draw. Okay. So again, blue. And then, I mean, if we go the most direct route, we're going Montreal, New York, Washington, Raleigh, Atlanta, down to New Orleans, Houston, Dallas. That would be, I guess, the reason that this would be a little bit of a preferred route is because then we could chain together some Houston to El Paso to Los Angeles. Maybe we can pick up a big West Coast route. So it might be worth, in this early game, picking up some black and green to try to get these done soon. Or have the resources in order to do them in case we... Because this route is really an easy one to get. 4 yellow, 4 orange. You have options there. So, I mean, probably the smarter thing would be to take the 2 yellow. And if I want to do that as well, getting this New Orleans to Houston route as soon as I possibly can would also be a thing. But, all right. So, I actually do think, like, black and green here seems a little bit counterintuitive because it's not anywhere near the routes that I'm wanting to go. But, interesting. That's... Okay. Okay. I am going to take these 2 blue. Because I do want to make sure I get this Montreal to New York. Again, not that it's the end of the world. I can get to New York plenty of ways from Montreal, but it just makes things simpler. Okay, so green is also going black. Okay, blue. That's an easy decision. And then green. Okay. Okay, black. And I'm actually going to grab this orange one because I will need 2 orange here from New York to Washington. I think it's okay just taking this direct route if I can. So that's why it might not be the worst idea to grab this New Orleans to Houston, but I'd rather not prioritize resources if I don't have to. Okay, so we're going to grab yellow and yellow. Okay, so red is also getting black, which could be just for Denver to Kansas City. Like, there's nothing malicious there. Okay, so... All right, so I am going to just claim that route. Oh, man, I love the purple trains. I want purple trains. I have to look into this changing preferences thing. Okay, that's a little bit annoying because now I have to use my black on that. But it's also not, like, catastrophic. Like, that's not the worst thing that could happen. Okay, once again, we got 3 people up in this area. Okay. So now I'm going to grab yellow, and I'm going to grab, I guess, orange. I don't know. Okay, I am going to grab this black route just in case. Like, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Just to, make sure that we get that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so black. Wouldn't mind that black one. Black. And green. Okay. Now I might want to think about doing this Houston to New Orleans, because I think that really is going to propel us in. So let's see what. Okay, purple draws. Let's see what comes up. If a green or a black comes up. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna use orange here, and we're gonna solidify that. We're getting that. We're saying yes. And then, okay, we'll see if that black stays. It does not. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to grab this route. Okay. Oh, well. I'm assuming. Oh, interesting. Okay. I am going to grab. This may seem a little bit strange. No, I need to do this one. Oh, well, it's already sending the move to the server, and so I'm going to go New Orleans to Atlanta. So that's awesome. Okay. That's, you know what? This is fine. All right. Yeah, this pains me a little bit, but we need to connect that. That needs to happen. Okay, let us, where is red trying to get to? And where is green trying to get to? Where is anyone trying to get to? Yeah, he's just trying to get to Miami. All right, let's draw some destination tickets. Los Angeles to New York. That seems something like something we want. Chicago to New Orleans. So this is exactly what we were planning for. I wish I wouldn't have had to use my green and my black, because now I'm perfectly set up for El Paso or Houston to El Paso to Los Angeles. Like Duluth to Houston doesn't make sense. I mean, Chicago, New Orleans, I already have connected up, but getting into Chicago, is it worth 7 points? But then I could also argue, if I lose out on 7 points, so be it. Okay, so we're definitely looking for green and black. Alternatively, some white and orange. So green, black, white, orange is what we're doing. And we also need to make sure that we don't forget to connect up Dallas. Because that would be rather embarrassing if we forgot to do that. Once again, like just jam-packed board. But yeah, that's exactly, like this New York to Los Angeles is exactly the route that I was hoping for. I really wanted that route. Okay, yes, green. Come on, interwebs. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm going to go another green. I got to get these routes completed. Like those would be some really big ticket routes. Would love that. Red kind of going for that longest train, looks like. Everyone seems to be comfortable with where they're at, and so drawn destination tickets seems to kind of be the name of the game. Which is fine, kind of seeing where everyone's at with trains. That makes sense. Okay, would not mind this orange. And yeah, would not mind that black either. So it's probably pretty telegraphed what I'm trying to do if anyone's like keeping track of what I'm drawing, but don't necessarily. In this game, you can do some telegraphing, and I've said this before. This is a game that I find if you're trying to screw someone else over, you're probably just going to end up screwing yourself. That's an interesting move. Okay, well, all right. Orange is fine, and then the white also is something I need. But let's grab this orange because now I can complete the Chicago to Pittsburgh. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go elsewhere. I mean, okay, I could be a real jerk face and block off green here. I don't think that is what I want to do. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I need to go up this way, so that's going to require me a lot more green and a lot more white. Because, I mean, I guess I could go Raleigh, Nashville. I could do this kind of thing. Okay, black and black. And again, with that route, if I lose out on 7 points, I lose out on 7 points. That's fine. Again, I can still be a jerk face and connect Montreal and Boston, but that just, again, like that just seems a little much. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe I should have done that, and that would have been advantageous to me. But okay, we're gonna grab this white just in case, and we're gonna grab one off the top. I really need green here. Man, gosh dang it! So now I really do have to go up this way, New Orleans up through this way. So I need a lot of green. Okay, well, there's one, and there's a wild. Okay, let's prioritize getting this Los Angeles to El Paso to Houston hooked up. Let's get that done, especially considering where red is. Now, I know they only have one train card, but let's not tempt fate with trying to get too fancy with things. Los Angeles to New York, high-value route, 21 points. Let's also just a lot of points on board. Let's do that. Then we can kind of snake our way up through here into Chicago. At this point in the game, I really need a direct route, and I really don't want to have to go up through this mid-map and over Omaha. Like, that seems like a lot of work. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I am going to use yellow here. I want this route. I want that route. I'm curious what purple does with that. I still have options in order to connect up. Like, I'm not super duper worried. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I actually am gonna. Oh, okay, that's good. And then, I guess I'll just take one off the top, I suppose. Okay. So now I am going to start claiming, because I believe I should have enough at this point to connect everything. Okay, so now we go this. Wonderful. This will also catch us up to points on board, which I'm pretty okay with. My hope is that everyone's kind of in now their card collecting stage instead of now I can kind of make my moves. There's Los Angeles to New York. I love it. Okay, that's fine. Just making sure. I'm assuming he's got to connect some things up around here, so. Okay, we are going to grab this white route. Okay, all right. We are doing just fine. I'm curious what purple is actually trying to do and what they're trying to connect. I suppose they could be getting red to go. This would actually be a pretty sick route if they could kind of bounce around Miami. That's exactly what they're doing. Okay, let us do this with 2 blue, I guess. Sure. And then we'll use the pink to connect this up. That connects all of our routes. Then we can kind of decide where we want to go from there. Honestly, I am thinking that we might just want to kind of try to increase our train. I have 3 orange already to go Las Vegas to Salt Lake City. So if I can just get a pair, which, I mean, I have a wild, so I can go with anything, then that increases my longest train by 5. I still don't know if it's enough to beat red, but at this point, I'm nervous about destination tickets. I feel like I've got a big one here. Okay, yes, we're gonna do this pink. I'm good on board, so I'm just a little bit nervous that if I grab destination tickets, that I'm gonna bite off more than I can chew. And now I might want to even look at, considering where some of the people are, I might want to look at. Just gonna take the pair here. Trying to end this game as quickly as possible. So pink as well, if I can find some pink, because then I can extend this train even longer. That's fine. I wonder if he had Denver to El Paso. So pink. Just off the top, I guess. Assuming that means it was Denver to El Paso. I'm curious what all this is. If this is just like a longest train thing or whether he actually had a destination he was trying to get to. Okay, green looks like they're pretty primed to like drop quickly. So we're just going to go like this. We're going to grab the blue route there. Then we'll grab the orange route next turn. Yeah, like green is... Now, green also has a pretty good longest train, and this northern route can get you a ton of points, as you can see, because they are currently in the lead, having played 1 less train than I am. Though, I mean, basically, 4 points is basically even. So purple's going for destination tickets, hoping that they've already connected something, which, if you think you're behind, which I think purple kind of sees, okay, I'm behind. I'm only at 48, and I've played just as many trains about as the leaders. The destination tickets and drawing them late can be a way for you to kind of propel your way, try to gain some extra points, but it's a pretty Hail Mary situation. Okay. All right, that doesn't really help red and longest train because it like forks. I think green probably is longest train right now. Maybe I am, especially if I can complete this Helena route. But all right, so I need a pink or a wild is what I need. Curious what red does here. Oh, red's gonna draw. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, pink, that's great. And then I can just take one off the top. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to, I think, extend anything beyond this. Yeah, so I mean, green or red is basically like saying, hey, I'm trying to extend my longest train and just end this game, which I don't really feel like anyone necessarily is... I mean, green, I think, has got to feel the best, because I'm assuming they have a high-value route plus a pretty long train. All right, so we're going to claim this. I'm assuming... Wow, I'm assuming red's going to go out, but I was not expecting that one. So, I mean, I guess blue we can go. Holy cow, green's hoping for a miracle. I mean, they do have the hub of New York, and are pretty well connected, but the issue is... like if you don't hit something that you're already connected in, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room, especially because, like, I'm just going to end this thing. Like, he just took destination tickets. There is zero reason why I don't just go like this and say this is the final round. I see no reason to let my opponents, if he just drew destination tickets, that means you got to have it. Now, I mean, he may have just picked one that hooks up Phoenix, and kudos to him, but and maybe Green like was hoping for a couple extra turns, but I just don't. That is a bold strategy there, Cotton. He's thinking. I mean, at this point, if you can't connect anything, you're just trying to hit the highest value route that you can and just go from there. So on board, we're all pretty even, to be honest with you. 74, 71, 67. Purple's really the only one that's really behind. And then, I mean, is there a one route anywhere that I can get? No, so I'll just draw. I don't feel the need to draw destination tickets. I think that doesn't help me. Yeah, there's the Seattle to New York. Ooh, Portland to Nashville. That's another pretty good one. Ooh, Los Angeles to Chicago. Wow. So red. I very much correctly read that they had quite a lot going on. Green, yeah, I'm not surprised that Green kind of had some struggles. Purple had some really nice connective routes. Figured that was the Denver to El Paso. So yeah, they just didn't have many high value routes. I'm curious how I stack up against red. I think I'm just behind. Yeah. Yeah, 34, 35, 33, 35. So yeah, Green had longest train. Oh, I tied, so I had longest train as well. So once again, kind of this is our wheelhouse here. I'm getting an award. Ooh, yes, look at me. I'm now over 200. This kind of seems to be our wheelhouse, is that we just take second place. But again, a really nice game. I really think that Reds, the big thing is, I mean, Seattle to New York, Portland, Nashville, Los Angeles to Chicago. That's three pretty premium routes that he was able to chain together. Interesting that he didn't get longest train even with all of this. But yeah, he was just able to divert, Seattle to New York. Okay, he got Seattle to New York set, and then was just able to divert like a Portland to Nashville. He was pretty much already going through Portland anyway, and then Los Angeles to Chicago. That one seemed a little bit more tricky because of all the mess that was this East Coast. But that's interesting there. So yeah, I mean, you look at destinations, 62 points, 42 points, 20 points, 40 points, so just kind of beat us there, and had the most on board at the end of the game. High routes, up over 3 trains per route. We were actually lowest, or one of the lowest, at 2.6, but interesting. All right. In the next video, who knows what color trains I will have now that I know I can update my preferences. As always, like the video, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. If I should have done something differently, if you think I should be drawing destination tickets to try to go for it at the end and stop getting second place, please, it really does. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the content, and we will see you next time.